Welcome back, fans and friends. For this video we have the 1994 Ford Bronco from Greenlight's Black Bandit collection, and then here's Black Bandit again. And as you can see, it comes in the standard packaging, which I don't believe they've changed very much between all the Black Bandit series, and I think I like that. The opposite to that would be, I guess, they're running on empty, which every single package in every single series is a little bit different. But anyway, and as you can see, they still do the contains one die-cast vehicle on this side, Series 23 in French and the English, and then you have French and English limited edition, die-cast metal, 8 plush. They advertise the scale there. I bring that up very often, but just letting you know again. And here's all that stuff from the front. Then you have the legalese from GM, Ford, Chrysler. And I don't know why they put Dodge as well as Chrysler. I mean, if it's FCA, it's FCA, but anyway, 2020. And the Black Bandit, Greenlight, the same stuff from the front. And then here they have the whole series of 23. So you have the 1960 Austin Mini Cooper MK1, 1968 Chevrolet Nova, 1970 Dodge Challenger RT convertible, and I know this one also is in their GL Muscle series. I have one from way older than this. And then 1972 AMC Matador Black Bandit Police. I have a 1973 AMC Matador from the vintage ads as well. I will get to that eventually. And then you have the 1992 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor Black Bandit Police. I don't know why they put the police in there twice, but if it's a Crown Vic, you know it's the Interceptor. And then we already know it's Black Bandit. I mean, they also put Black Bandit in this vehicle here, while the other four they did not. And then the Ford Bronco is the last one in this series. They don't number them, so it won't be Series 23 number 1 or Series 23 number 1. But anyway, so here we are. We take a look at it in the packaging. It looks very nice with the black vehicle on the silver metal background. Looks kind of like tiles. And I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Take a look at it. Okay, and here we have it sliding out. Alright, there we have it. One of the reasons I got it, not the only reason I got it, as per usual, you guys know that I have a fair number of Black Bandit vehicles, including but not limited to this Plymouth Satellite with the opening trailer, which is its main hallmark, and then the 2021 Ford Bronco from earlier. I still have the strap here because this thing comes right off. Like, you just jiggle it a little, and I showed you in the video that thing will come right off. So these vehicles as well, I brought up the fact that they both have the trailer hitches. You can see there. Now, they kind of bungled it on this one because the rear wheel does not move or is not adjustable. But right away, taking a look at this Ford Bronco, which is earlier, by the way, you can see the difference there. Besides the license plate, the Ford, I'll get all to that later, but you can see the gap. And I don't know why they either didn't raise this a little bit or use this sort of adjustable, I'll bring it up later, the trailer hitch. But anyway, so as you can see there, the two Ford Broncos, 1994 and 2021. However, I will get to them, the 1994 one right now, which is the sole purpose of this video. Alright, so and for the 1994, we will start from the front, work our way back. You can see the little Ford thing there. It has little white letters. I mean, it is, you'd need a magnifying glass to take a look at it. The lights are just etched and then painted over on there, as you can see. Front windshield has the wipers down there instead of on the glass. No rear view mirrors. It's kind of a minor bummer, but I'm going to start bringing it up more and more because, as you can see here, they included it. So this is newer, so they are improving on it, which is nice to see. It comes in the highly reflective paint as opposed to the two-tone here that they used. As you can see, this is not reflective there. And I also have the Ford Shelby GT350, which is done in the matte black instead of the highly reflective black, which I think is better. But anyway, you can clearly read Ford Bronco on the side there. And as from what I can see here, the wheels are more or less done very well. There seems to be no major issue on these two on this side. Then we go to the back. Nothing here is movable. No opening trailer gate but the Ford there is very legible. You can see the Black Bandit license plate, which is entirely missing on this Ford 2021, which kind of sucks, as you can see there. It's etched in there. You can see the two B's, but it's not painted in there, which obviously here they did, and there they did. So it's kind of unusual that Greenlight would take 2 steps forward here and then 1 step backwards there. Kind of weird. Anyway, on to the other side. You see Bronco again, very clearly painted on. Very few mistakes. I can't read the engine details. I need a magnifying glass to read that. But I will see if it says XL7 or XLT. I'm pretty sure Ford does an XLT of their Ford F-150. And otherwise, you can see here the extra rubber on the wheel there. It's not quite on properly because it stretches quite a bit, which is a recurring issue for Greenlight. They never seem to want to give you 4 perfect wheels. It kind of sucks because the car actually, you can see the plastic footsteps there, which is a very nice feature. I don't remember. Yeah, this one has it, but it's very minimal. It's like the running boards is what they're called, and it runs the full length, rather than this vehicle, which is only 2-door, only runs for the 2 doors. And we're back to the front, so now we will do the underside. There you can see Ford Bronco, 1994, used under license, just hidden underneath this footrest. The Greenlight's there, made in China. There's the production code. I guess that's the quality issue code, I'm not sure. This is an older one, so I'm not sure. And this older Greenlight, I'm pretty sure it's not standard, but it's the first time I've seen this separate piece type bumper. Why I'll bring that up is because I intend to buy, if I see it again, the Jeep Cherokee Black Bandit. And when I come across it, I'll bring up a point about this trailer hitch being extremely different from all the other trailer hitches. First, let's just give it its normal due, the driving test and it does a slight wobble, and then sometimes it doesn't want to reverse. So, I mean, it doesn't wobble though, which is good. I was expecting this. You can see the extra rubber on the wheels there. It's just a quality control issue. I can use a nail clipper or something to get rid of that. It's not huge. And then for the towing, I still have, this is the only Greenlight trailer-based accessory I have for this. And so I will have to dig the pin into the thing more because I have it hooked up to the satellite, because obviously the 2021 Bronco, I showed you in the video, it does that. So, as you can see, it does it very well. The trailer happens to be more wobbly than the Ford Bronco itself. So, I would have to give, other than the wheel issue that I have with it, it is better in some ways than the newer ones, worse in other ways. Like they happen to do that. You can see the Black Bandit there, kind of. They've done it in that invisible ink. I didn't notice that before. I just noticed it now. But it does that invisible ink thing on this license plate. So I don't understand why they wouldn't standardize it. And this obviously would be lovely if it was a real spare tire, but it's obviously not. And this one, they've just gone out and put a wheel cover on it instead of having it like an extra wheel bolted to the back. So all in all, I think this is a very good one. Just briefly, I'll try to cover it later when I buy the Jeep Cherokee. But most of Greenlights now, they have this little gap with the trailer insert, and the trailer insert has a pin with a little support there. You can put it in. Why that's important is because certain other vehicles, I have a Chevy Tahoe. I guess if you guys watched the earlier Greenlight. See that hole right there? It's not a production hole. That's the production holes they have. This type of bumper, if I can find aftermarket, you can just put it on here and it will go right in there. Meanwhile, another SUV I also did, this Police Interceptor, it does not have the hole. Therefore, you cannot add the bumper unless you just physically glue it on there. And then last but not least, what I was saying about the paint scheme with the two-tone of the satellite here. You can see the reflective body paint, but then the roof paint is the matte black, non-reflective. It feels kind of plasticky, but it's metal. Well, they painted the whole Mustang from the Black Bandit series. I actually do like this less reflective paint better than the highly reflective paint. But I mean, they're gonna do some things and doing some things not. This car had its own issues, but anyway, that's in that video. You guys can watch that one. So overall, for the Ford Bronco, this one's kind of long-winded. It is earlier than the newer Ford Bronco, so they didn't do things like add the rearview mirrors. But then again, they did the invisible ink plus the license, where on the new one, they just did the license in invisible ink, which kind of... But the trailer is workable. Overall, the vehicle seems very well made, very well assembled. Just like I said, the little rubber here I'll have to file down. Other than that, though, you can see very good detail everywhere else. And no major production defects that I can tell. Has even the rear plastic glass, which I brought up, but this one does not have. And overall, I would say a very good addition. I happen to like, I'm not a huge fan of the Ford Bronco, but this one actually is very good in terms of what you're getting. In terms of, I want to say sport utility, show off vehicle. Like I said, you can leave it in the package. These Black Bandit series always look nice. They're highly reflective. They're very showy, while also being rather plain. And then they have this 1994 Ford Bronco description. You'll know what it is. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. It's rather long-winded. I tried to cut it down. I did not. And as you can see, I've become a fan more or less of the Black Bandit series. Like I said, they do some things not entirely properly. They do some things really well. Some things better than not. And then some things seem to be, I don't know, good and bad as well. So thanks you guys for watching. And till the next one.